Hi everyone, I'm Angela. Welcome and welcome back to Angela's Fashion Mix. Happy Sunday. I do hope you all had a fantastic day and I thank you always for joining. If you are new, welcome to the channel and I hope you enjoy your stay. This is where I talk about fashion and all the wonderful things associated with it. And if you are returning, I thank you always for being here. I am starting with first a huge thank you to those of you who participated in the second Angela's Fashion Mix sale. It was a lot of fun. There was a lot to see, and I appreciate the support here. I thank you all for taking time out of your day to tune in if you didn't purchase. But for those of you who made purchases, I've started to receive emails that your boxes have arrived. And if you have not heard from me, it is because I have not received your email information with your name and address for me to send your invoice. I've got about 6 more boxes to send out and one of them may be yours. So go ahead and get me an email and I can get an invoice to you so we can get your items shipped, hopefully Monday, no later than Tuesday. So thank you again for that. And I'm planning for the next sale, which will be in August, probably somewhere still around the middle of the month. And I will announce that date in a couple of weeks. So stay tuned for the third sale. So that will be coming very soon. Can't believe it's almost August. One of you mentioned that. It is almost here. Seems like this year's really flown. We keep saying that year to year, but it really is happening right before our eyes. So what I'm sharing today is a few of my favorite things in the closet. I talk a lot about accessories. I get a lot of compliments on my accessories, and I get a lot of comments from you all about my accessories. You all have seen quite a bit of what's here in the closet, but there's quite a bit you haven't seen, and I want to share a compilation of those things, and there is one honorable mention. And I'm starting with the necklace that I have on. I've mentioned in the past that my daughter played AAU basketball, so we traveled quite a bit with that. And whenever we go somewhere, as I always encourage you to do, go to those little spots that you're not familiar with and see what you find. And I found this on a trip to Maryland in a boutique, and this kind of jumped out at me. And I absolutely love it. It is one of my favorite pieces. You may know at this point that I love pearls, and this was a very different looking piece. So I bought it to add to my pearl collection. The necklace is gold and it is one of my favorite pieces. I'm also sharing a piece from Bonnie's Boutique. So a couple of videos ago, I took you on a tour of Bonnie's Boutique, which is here in Richmond. And I wanted to share the piece that I purchased the day I bought the famous bucket handbag. And it's this necklace, and that is a fabric. And I absolutely love it. It's a fun piece for summer, but also can be worn into late fall. It is off-white and a great piece for my necklace and jewelry collection. This is a piece that I got from Cato, and it's a great compliment when I don't want to wear just silver, and it just adds a little bit of additional interest. I like the teardrop style, and having the pearl detail mixed in, I think is a nice compliment there, and it is one of my favorite pieces. So when it comes to jewelry, I often try to look for the unique pieces because I feel like a lot of times, even if we're wearing something really basic, something as solid as a black top or a black pair of slacks as a uniform black look, what the accessories can do is just add the interest that we need. So this is one of my favorite pieces. It has quite a few colors in it. It's a combination of silver, gold, bronze. There's a little bit of pewter in it, and it has the gold bead there, and the piece here in the center is actually metal. The rest of it has a bit of a foam type feel, like a heavy foam, and I do like it because it's a great accent for just a solid look. So a great way to add some interest to your outfit without having to do a whole lot. I do stress that often, is that you accessorize with something pretty bold that's going to give you the opportunity to mix in and wear your pieces. So you don't wait for a special occasion to wear something special. I think this is a unique piece, but it's something I'll wear on a random day if it complements the look I'm going for. And finally, for jewelry, I absolutely love this piece. I've had it for several years, and the trio of circle sizes there is what drew me to it. And it's very versatile. Again, a statement piece if you're looking to just add something to a basic two pieces. This becomes the look. This is what makes the look. And you can mix it up with a variety of colors because of the color, and it is going to serve you well when you have something that has this size, that has some real interest to it. It's going to add a lot of interest to your looks. So try and play around with some different sizes of necklaces. So when you're looking for pieces of jewelry, if you wear jewelry or if you wear big pieces of jewelry, look for those pieces that will span across several different styles that you're going to be wearing. So from necklaces, I'm going to one of my favorite things you see in almost every short, and that is sunglasses. So with my sunglasses, I keep about 3 pair in the car. And I do that because if by some chance I walk out of the house and I don't have them, I'm always covered with something in the car. And so what I keep in the car is one that has a little bit of a creamy white mixture to it. I have one that's an aviator, and I have one that's brown. For the most part, regardless of what I'm wearing, one of those pair will go with my look. And for my sunglasses, I too have a bit of a range in terms of what I wear. You've seen several of them. But for colors, I like browns. I like the blacks. But I also have a few colors. I'm actually looking for a couple of colors that I don't have just yet, but not so much in the frame, more in the tint. So I've got my eye out for those. But sunglasses are something that I really enjoy, and they just add a little bit to your wardrobe. Now, my purpose for wearing sunglasses is twofold. So I feel like if I have to wear them, I may as well coordinate with my looks. So I wear contacts, and my eyes are light sensitive. Even on a hazy day, I still need sunglasses most of the time because of the lighting. But for a very sunny day, if I don't have my glasses, I'm squinting all day, and that's very uncomfortable. So I tend to stick with sunglasses. That takes care of it. My eyes are protected from the rays of the sun, and I have some opportunity to be a little bit stylish. So my sunglass fetish has been years in the making, and so I do wear those on a regular basis. This is absolutely one of my favorite pair, and I like the black and white detail there. You have seen these several times before. I like the round style, and I think these just elevate. Most of the times I wear these on Sunday, or I'll wear them if I have on a suit, a little bit more elevated style. So these work for me in that way, and I love the size of them. They're pretty lightweight, and because I don't want to be always messing with my glasses. So for this style frame, that works for me. I absolutely do love those. I have one that's somewhat similar. It's considerably larger, and it is solid black. And if you saw the video, these are from Aulia. I did a collaboration with that brand a few weeks ago, and I love these. I picked these because they were somewhat similar to these, but because they didn't have the white on them. So they are very versatile. I've worn these several times. I think they're a nice size, and I like the look. So I like the detail here in the center. It's kind of a crisscross there, and that's different than the other pair. So for me, these are a great complement to my wardrobe. This is my white pair, and I like these because they're not a stark white, and they also have the tortoiseshell color on the side and on the trim. So because of that, I think these are a nice summer complement, and I like the shape. You've heard me mention several times before that I shop in a variety of places. As I mentioned in one of my recent videos, that I had purchased my Chanel brooch dupe from the beauty supply store. I purchased these sunglasses from that same store. So my tip for shopping in a beauty supply store or anything comparable to that, a discount store or anything like that, I always encourage you to look for the most expensive looking item, even in that space. So these look more expensive than they are. They were $10, but I don't feel $10 in these sunglasses. And these are one of my favorite pair, and I absolutely love wearing these for this time of year. And finally, this is a fun pair. I found these at a consignment store. So I thought these were pretty unique. I had to really look closely there at the detail on the handle. I thought it was the serpent, but it's not. And it is just a gold detail there on the handle. And I thought these were very unique. So I bought these, nice for this time of year with all the gold, but I can of course wear these year round. So these have become one of my favorites as well. So those are my sunglasses. I'm moving into handbags. Few you've seen, but I'm showing them to you because of what they add in terms of adding interest to a look. And I am going to start with a couple of thrifted bags. You've seen these, and I'm going to show them together. These are two of my favorite handbags for evening. Now, I have carried both of these bags in the daytime, and I've carried them in the daytime because they went with my look. I don't wait for an evening occasion to carry an evening bag if the evening bag is going to give me what I need for my daytime look. So explore with your evening bags. If it works, make it work and use your bags. If you are new, I always encourage you to wear your things. We take time to buy all this fun stuff. I enjoy everything I buy. And I want to encourage you to use what you buy. Wear those fun things that you enjoy. This is one of my favorite handbags. And I found this at a store called the Shoe Department. It's in the mall. And the detail on this bag I thought was quite exquisite. I absolutely love it. It is quite the statement bag. Again, with a basic whatever color. If I was to wear it in the evening, I could of course wear this with the silver outfit. I could do it with black. It would be a nice complement with white. I have a lot of versatility with something like this. And because it is the size it is, it's great for an evening out. And of course it has a chain, but that is one of my favorite pieces. And it was about 20 bucks at the Shoe Department. Next, I have this handbag, and I found it at a consignment shop. It's called It's Chic Again, and I'm told that it is a German design, and this is metal, and it opens like so, and it has a strap, and the inside feels like suede. I really thought it was such a unique looking handbag, and the metal hardware here with the handle, it's easy to carry. I absolutely love the style of the bag. I think this is just a unique looking opportunity, and it was $25 at consignment. And this is one, it's a bag I carry in fall and winter. You'll see why in a moment. It has seen its very best days. I have had it for years, and I have gotten my wear out of it. So if you recall a DIY I did way back when, it was a mustard yellow handbag that I searched for years and found the color and style I wanted. I took the flower off of it, and I still haven't decided yet what to use it on. But this bag is going to do the same thing because I'm going to need to get rid of the bag. But I cannot get rid of the bag in its entirety. This bag has served me so very well. And the fur detail here, of course, is what drew me to it. But the bag is breaking down. I'm not going to show it to you. Just trust me, it's breaking down. And I'm going to remove this before I discard the bag. And I will find a moment to create something else with this. I'm going to put it on probably another bag. But I have so enjoyed this bag. It has, I don't even remember where I've got it. I probably have had it 15 years or so, and I absolutely love it. But for a statement bag, and every time I carry the bag, someone's asking me where I got it, where I got it, where I got it. And I honestly don't have any recollection as to where I purchased this bag. I would love to just roll up on one somewhere like it to replace it. When you find bags like this, hold on to them. You're going to be able to keep them for a very long time, and they are going to serve you, hopefully like this one has served me. Finally, you know, because it is Chanel, if you are new, it is my favorite luxury style and brand. But this is a replica bag. I showed it couple of videos ago. But for style and for what it is, this is one of my favorite handbags. So that is it for handbags. If you've been here for a while, and maybe not even a long while, you know that I love shoes. I started wearing heels when I was probably 16 or so. I had a couple pair that were a little bit of a heel, a little, maybe around 15. But when I can say I actually started to really know that a heel was in my wardrobe as a norm, I was around 16, 17. 98% of my closet is heels. I love the look of the heel. There are some shoes that I had when I was 20 years old that I, of course, at some point had to get rid of that I still think about. Some of these shoes here, and of the shoes I'm getting ready to show you, I'll be thinking about these shoes for years because they are some of my favorite shoes. So I'm going to start with my favorite style shoe, and that is just the basic pump. I absolutely love the style of the pump. If you're just starting out with all of this and you're trying to figure out what works for you, what are you most comfortable in? What do you see on your foot and you look at that every time you wear something like it and you feel like that suits you in terms of your versatility and across a variety of things you can wear? You can kind of feel out what your style is just based on what you gravitate to. And I always have gravitated to a pump. Even back in 16, 17, in my 20s, through the years, this has been my favorite style of shoe. And one reason I love this one is because it is suede, but it's a classic style. It does not go out of style. And because of that, I have settled into long ago that this was my shoe. Also like the pointy toe style. I still have a few of those, but this is my favorite in the pointy toe. I absolutely love the shoe. It is studded. It's brown and it has these studs all over it. The black pump is by Zara. This is by Michael Antonio, and that pointy toe there, I've gotten quite a few comments on the pointy toe. It is a true point. But I absolutely love this shoe, and I've loved it to the point that I had the taps replaced on it because the rest of the shoe was in great condition. A lot more wear to get out of these shoes. And my final pair that I'm showing is a favorite because of the style, but is also a favorite because my husband bought these shoes for me. They are from Aldo. They are T-strap. I absolutely love these shoes, and I have worn them so many times, and I absolutely love the color combination. This detail here on the toe I think is very nice, and this shoe is going to be with me for as long as I can have it with me. And if the tap wears off, I'm going to replace them because this is holding up well. It has a little bit of a platform to it, so the heel is high, but it has a platform, so it doesn't feel as high as it actually looks. So that is my favorite with regard to my shoes. So I said that was going to be an honorable mention. I realize there are a lot of new subscribers. It's a vintage bag, and it's also a mirrored bag. What do you think of that? I absolutely love it. You all, when you're shopping, I think one of the greatest ways to add interest to your wardrobe is with interesting accessories. I think you can go so basic on the bottom pieces and just accessorize with uniqueness that's going to add some flair and a lot of style. Also, how you showcase your unique taste. I found this at a consignment store and it was $25 somewhere in there. And the uniqueness of it, the mirrors, I absolutely think this is just one of the most interesting purses that I have ever seen. This concludes my favorite things with regard to accessories, all those wonderful things. The final look is a lot of times based on the accessories. I encourage you this week to get into your drawers, to your boxes, to your storage containers, to whatever you have with those fun pieces that you took the time to bring home, and wear something you have not worn in a while. There's no point saving it. Wear your things. That is what we do over here at Angela's Fashion Mix. We wear our stuff. So I want you to wear your stuff and enjoy it. Everyone, if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe, like, and share the video. If there's someone out there that you know love accessories and unique things and you think they'll enjoy this video as well as all the others, please share with them. I always appreciate that. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And until next time, everyone, do have a great start to your week, and I will see you very soon. Bye.